So, Kate, as someone who has spent quite a bit of time on college campuses over the course of your academic and professional career, you're no stranger to understanding that there is often conflict of various levels in that academic environment, whether it's on the faculty side or if it's about potentially on the administrative side, something like a big reorganization that has been botched, or teams not being on the same page about who their students are and what audiences to go after, to interpersonal conflict between cabinet members or board members. And we have the situation in higher ed where there is not really a top-down approach to just resolving that conflict or mandating an approach to that conflict. We have to make decisions by influence, not authority. So with your background as a mediator, theologian, and someone who is well versed in conflict resolution, what's your perspective and what approaches do you take to helping colleges and universities navigate that conflict?
Yeah, absolutely, Suzanne. A college institution is this diverse place with so many different perspectives and a special kind of organizing structure. So it's not surprising that there's conflict, but there's no reason to fear conflict. Conflict handled well is an opportunity for connection. And that's what we can do here. We can really use these moments in an institution's life to think about what are the different interests at play here and how can we use this conflict to understand those interests better in order to align everybody to help the institution flourish. So when I look at an institution, I see that it has an institutional mission that's going to be important to understand, as well as a leadership team that's going to have strategies that's trying to implement that mission. And then there's going to be departments, each perhaps with their own culture and way of doing things, alumni who have been out in the world and understand their university presence in a certain way, the students that are currently there. And these groups are all going to have different goals. And then individuals within the university, whether they're faculty or staff, they all have their own interests. When we come in, we can help all of these different parties to see how the institution can work together to serve these personal, group, and larger interests, and together it will be mutually beneficial for everyone.
I love that. There's opportunity to really build bridges between these different interests and find those win-wins that absolutely exist if somebody brings the leadership and the skill to help build them rather than just letting everyone go into their individual corner and have conflict fester, which ultimately might be the reason some colleges are looking at really downsizing or closing because just the leadership is not there to really help navigate that.
Absolutely. Healthy organizational alignment will foster communication instead of silos. It will encourage collaboration instead of competition between these different groups. And it will really encourage diverse thinking rather than silencing. And so seeing the institution as a place that serves you and that you serve the institution, that's going to be the way for everybody to flourish.
We are so excited to partner with you. We already have seen that you do your magic in various institutions that we've worked on together, and it's just so cool to imagine what's possible when we scale those collaborations.
Thank you, Suzanne. I'm so looking forward to working with you.